So early days we got very close to CPB. We listened to their needs on this particular project. They had some questions around the asphalt and they were looking for some experience, our experience, in how to actually do the job. So we spent some time with their engineering department, analysing the project, providing some guidance, and we're successful in winning the project in the end.
The highlight was basically the whole team working together very effectively, very efficiently. There was multiple different departments in Fulton Hogan that made up the delivery of the Monash Freeway Upgrade. And that included asphalt, spray seal, quarries, production, labs, many more. It's not easy to deliver such a large project with so many different teams involved, but everyone did a wonderful job and the outcomes were great. A high quality project was delivered on time, on budget, and yeah, just testament to everyone involved.
Some of the main highlights were some of the bigger days that we completed. So we had a couple of days there where we put out 2.5 to 3,000 tonne of material, which is plant records for us. So we're really, really happy with those type of days. And being able to meet the demand from the Monash plus all of our other customers was an awesome effort from the team.
The main highlight was probably for us getting all the mix out the gate we had a certain time period. So it was 4 to 5, 6 hours sometimes at night to get a huge amount out in that time frame.
High volumes of cement treated product into the project. I think we were averaging about 2,000 to 3,000 tonnes a day over through the winter months, and really good supply from the quarry, and really great working with CPB, and I think it was Goldsmiths was the other contractor, but went really well.
The highlighted project for me was the collaboration we had with CPB. They saw us as a partner. We got along really well. We were able to negotiate great outcomes for both parties, and we just delivered a great job as well. The ride quality is second to none.
The main highlight for me would have undoubtedly been the value we were able to pull through our supply chain. So if you look at the total project, we're able to not only just do the asphalt supply and lay, but you also had 200,000 plus tonne of quarry material that we were able to pull through. We had our spray seal business doing work through there, and then some of the ancillary type services we do with a little bit of sweeping and the like. As a total package for our business, that was a success for me that I really enjoyed. Probably the biggest challenge that we had, and it was from the very start, was watching the client's program starting to slip and how we were then going to be able to deliver the program on time and to the quality and outcomes that are needed. And that needed a lot of work from the team, including Anthony Dalmasso and Blake and Sean and the like, to work with their engineers about how can we schedule that work and how can we overcome the fact that our program was getting tighter and tighter, and we've only got an infinite amount of resource to deliver that, and how do we then deliver the works to the standards that we want. That was probably the biggest challenge, and the team worked really well together with CPB to overcome those, and it was just a great outcome overall.
I think the biggest challenge we had was actually delivering the work in such a small window. There was obviously 2 components. It's actually placing the asphalt to build the road, then the final surfacing that goes on top. So I think, you know, we worked together pretty closely with the Fulton Hogan team to really maximise the tonnages and really keep a really tight program to make sure that we were able to deliver on time.
People always talk about the asphalt we took to the Monash at night, but to get that asphalt we had to go, bring in 3,000 tonne a day from Tynong into Dandenong, and also we had to bring some 10 mil from Tilden, 130 k's away for the SMA, and also the raw materials from Tynong for the project. So it was a challenge.
A very tight manoeuvring to get the trucks in, and they're only digging out a certain area at a time, and of course the wet weather, so trying to get CT in between really wet months and getting it down, so getting trucks in, getting trucks out, but the transport worked really well, and the crews on site we're really safety conscious to get everyone in, get out and get the material laid.
Bringing it all together, as I said, it was a 150,000 tonne project plus everything else that was going on. We ended up doing a record year of 450,000 tonne. So to bring all of that material and product together from the quarries to the transport to us getting it out to the laying teams, that was probably the biggest highlight and challenge to make it all happen at once.
It was a really good job that Fulton Hogan did. There was two components. It was the asphalt and the quarry supply as well, and both of those two services that were provided really helped us to achieving our goal of getting the freeway completed on time. I think we had a good collaborative relationship where we're probably after more than just a booking. We book you in for Tuesday and you arrive on Tuesday, so I think the project team did a really good job of embedding themselves into our team, looking ahead and working collaboratively to actually deliver the scope and help plan the scope. I think the project teams worked well with us in terms of aligning with our goals. They've certainly been involved in trying to come up with more efficient and innovative ways of delivering the job. So I think, like I mentioned a bit earlier, that we expect more than a booking service and people turn up, and I think Fulton Hogan on the Monash project certainly was able to come on board and add that value that we needed to hit our delivery targets.